NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And from the sidelines tonight, we have David Aldridge. Mike, for teams that are in a mid-season slump, what are coaches telling their players to do and to keep their spirits up?
It all depends on the problem. Is it effort? Is it confidence? Is it a personal conflict? Coaches have to be psychologists.
Dawkins, good.
Getting it done inside. I love how opportunistic he is on offense.
Williams kicks to Anderson. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. George against Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. Williams' shot is off. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Warriors. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
You know, on occasion you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum in some games. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they pulled it out. A win's a win, and that's all that matters.
Williams, good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Assist from Sam Mitchell.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Williams against George. Pass to Booth. Here's McDaniel. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Portland.
And he really controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Williams can't hit.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Mitchell passes to Dawkins. Six to shoot. No good with the layup.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
Pass to George. Here's McDaniel. Back to George. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Rodman. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Now here's Williams. Three-pointer. The rebound by Booth. Outside Williams. Outside George. Dawkins against Williams. Pass to Anderson. To end the cold streak. Some solid defense by Rodman. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Williams. And the layup falls. Williams has got his second basket.
Good move off the bounce. That's how you create space for your shot.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And the defense didn't seem too engaged, not really interested in stopping them at all, which allowed the offense to find a nice rhythm.
And once they found their groove, there was no slowing them down. They just kept going at the defense all night.
Warriors on D. Anderson finds Williams. Now George. To the wing right side. Clock at 4. Here's Williams. Takes it off the glass.
You know, they'll be looking for more of that. An easy layup right there.
Always nice to get a few easy ones early in the game to build a rhythm.
Williams passes to Mitchell. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Rodman with a screen on Williams. The shot by Dawkins is no good.
You don't get a lot of those chances. He's going to want that shot back.
Here's McDaniel. Pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Dawkins. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Houston. Mitchell passes to Dawkins. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Warriors ball.
Full 24-second shot clock. Here is Williams. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Dawkins against Williams. Second chance shot. The shot by Dawkins is no good.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Oh, he caught a body on that jam.
Oh, now that was a ferocious finish. Woo!
Punching it over the defense. There was no stopping him there.
Pass to Rodman. Johnson inside. Just his first attempt. Comes up empty down low. San Antonio trailing here. Williams kicks to George. Now here's Anderson. Rodman covering.
Warriors foul. Dennis Rodman. First personal
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Spurs, Anderson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Mitchell outside. Williams looking around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And the Spurs making a change here. McDaniel's checked in.
Xavier McDaniel.
San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 1. It's George on the wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is why McDaniel's guys look to lob it his way. Outstanding alley-oop.
The Warriors have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. There's a screen. Williams can't hit. And San Antonio shooting to start out this game about 43%. Here's Williams. That one's not going to go. Good D by Mitchell. Williams up on top. Defended by George. Williams passes to Dawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Edmondson. San Antonio leading. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. On the wing, George. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Edmondson. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And George, here we go. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Defense left the gap, and he fills it. Excellent timing on the drive.
Timeout called the Warriors. Warriors trail by 3. Williams with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Johnson sets the screen for Williams. And again, it's the Warriors missing. San Antonio with the ball. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. To McDaniel. Back to Williams. Off on the layup. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Johnson dishes to Williams. Got a hand on it.
The anticipation it takes to pull this off. Reaching out and getting all ball on the block attack.
Poke loose. Mitchell outside. Back to Williams. Inside, McNamara.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
And so George will bring it up for the Spurs. Here's the screen to the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And although he's undersized, he makes up for it with incredible vertical. You love to see him put his athleticism to great use.
Now here's Williams. Lets a floater go. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Edmondson. Outside, George. Pass to Booth. 5 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet away. Johnson with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Here's Dawkins. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
Timeout.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
A chance here for the players to get a much-needed break, catch their breath, and for the coach to make some adjustments.
Yeah, he saw something out there that he wants to change. We'll see how it plays out on the floor.
Rodman, he's checked in for Johnson. Hansen comes in for Dawkins. And Kerr subbed in for Williams. Here's Anderson. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. Kerr against George. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Kerr kicks to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Golden State. Back to Kerr. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Kerr outside. Pass to Rodman. Clock at 6. Good D by Anderson.
Always rough to miss a layup like that. The defense bothered him for sure.
1:24 left in the first quarter. Here's Skiles. He had 19 points in the win against Portland.
He's become a pest to guard. Knows how to get to the line consistently.
Pass to Edmondson. And here's George. Anderson, a screen on Kerr. Tries again. And that one's good. George has got 6.
That's too easy. High percentage look without much defensive pressure.
Here's Hansen to the right side. Up top, Kerr. On the wing, Rodman. Back to Kerr. Rodman passes to Kerr. Rodman with the ball. Defended by Anderson. A shot by Rodman, no good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edmondson. Covered by Mitchell. Here's George. Down low. Mitchell dishes to Kerr. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
Great play down low. You expect the D to adjust, collapse. That should open up things on the perimeter later in the game. Taking
what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Here's Edmondson. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
I've been at the elbow. Pass to Oliver. Back to Kerr. Rodman passes to Hansen. Kerr dishes to Rodman. Here's Hansen. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Hansen's got his first basket.
Quick decision from him there. I love when he's assertive on offense.
Here's Edmondson. Left side Anderson. Pass to O'Corn. Up and against Anderson. O'Corn passes to Edmondson. That three off the mark.
And got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
Here's Hansen. Tries from 16. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's O'Corn. Misses from close range. Kerr outside. Pass to Oliver. Here's Hansen. Back to Kerr. Out to the right wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Oliver. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Skiles, defended by Kerr. Skiles' shot is off. Warriors trail by 5. Kerr outside. Pass to Rodman. Back to Kerr. Here's Hansen. Drives to the hoop. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Great to see him charge his way inside, making the defense compromise with the foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Hard workers are an invaluable part of any team, and that's definitely something he brings to the table. He really hustles out there.
Here's Edmondson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Skiles. Back to Anderson. Here's Skiles. They could use a bucket, and there's the drive.
Golden State foul call. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the middle. Steve Kerr comes up with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. Hanson the pass to Kerr. Right wing. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Buchanan. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Skiles the pass to Shelton. Here's Oliver. Hasn't made one yet. Here's O'Corn. Shelton passes to Edmondson. Fader on the way, and it goes down 2 points. Nymphias has got his first bucket of the night. Warriors trail by 5. Kerr outside. Here's Buchanan. Pass to Oliver. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. The shot comes out. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's O'Corn. He drains the quick shot.
The first thing Scott Skiles is looking to do, pass it. You love that from your lead guard.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Pass to Kerr. Here's Buchanan. Kerr outside. Out left to the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. And the basket by Buchanan.
It's all about working the angles. He sees where the defense is weak and exploits it.
Here's Skiles. They set the pick. Puts it up. And another basket for San Antonio. Here's Kerr. Still yet to score. Pass to Hanson. Plenty of space. O'Corn grabs the board.
Well, they looked okay with him taking that shot from mid-range, and he didn't do anything to change their mind.
Here's Nymphias. Over Hanson. Nymphias can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Oliver. Pass to Kerr. Here's Hanson. Oliver passes to Buchanan. Here's Hanson. And the 3 off target. Spurs leading by 7. Here's O'Corn. 9 points last game out. Pass to Skiles. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, Scott Skiles is never going to be the biggest guy on the floor, but he gives you double the energy of other players, and that makes up the difference.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Several teams changing it up here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Warriors trail by 9. Here's Dawkins. And stolen by Williams. Here's Skiles. to the paint. Here's Booth, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Turning defense into emphatic offense.
And Clark, we might see a timeout coming up here.
For sure.
Yeah, that is the definition of a momentum play. His team is fired up right now.
George is checked in for San Antonio. And so here is Golden State, a 12-point game. Williams passes to Mitchell. Pass to Dawkins. Will it go? Rebounded by the Spurs. Booth's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Williams. He had 10 points in the win against Portland. George against Williams.
An undeniable jam. No way of stopping it.
Here's Dawkins. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dawkins has got 6.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Outside, George. Here's McDaniel. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. San Antonio leading by 12. Here's McDaniel. Anderson finds Williams. Outside, George. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Rodman. George, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. Won't miss those very often.
Well, a good look. They keep getting shots like that. They'll be all right.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Williams. For the finish. And it's Williams with the jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Williams. And no good that time. Excellent D there from George.
Clement Johnson. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Spurs leading by 14. Williams passes to McDaniel. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Williams against George. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. George against Williams from the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's McDaniel, and he's covered by Dawkins. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booth. Rodman covering. Booth can't hit. Warriors trail by 16. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dawkins. Banked in off the glass. Dawkins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The coaches love seeing shots from there at the rim.
Here's Booth. He's guarded by Johnson. Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's George. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. That's 10 points for George.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Dawkins. Taken away by Williams. In the corner, George with it. Just 3 on the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup. George has got 12 points in the game. And so it's San Antonio holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from George.
They've leaned on him throughout the first half.
And he's rewarded that trust they have in him, putting up an impressive total.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Anderson passes to George. Lobbed up there for Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Rising up to finish the oop.
And Clark, you and I sitting here could just see that play developing right before our eyes.
Good vision on the pass to put it right on the money.
Now here's Rodman. Scoreless thus far. McDaniel, the pass to George. Pass to Booth. Clock at 6. Anderson outside. Booth can't hit. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Golden State. Here's Dawkins. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The teardrop falls in.
Showing off the soft touch and the value of having an effective floater in your arsenal.
Outside, George. Here's Booth. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Johnson. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right.
They've won the rebounding battle, and it's translated to the score.
And it says a lot about the hustle and work ethic of this team. Still competing for every miss.
Here's McDaniel. Pass to George. To the middle. Here's Booth. Warriors with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dawkins, the pass to Williams. Here's Dawkins. Takes the 3. He can't hit that time.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up in a three.
Pass to Booth. They set the pick. Williams looking over the floor. Shoots a three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Warriors trail by 18. Here's Dawkins. 10 points for him. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Williams. Pass to George. To the inside. Booth. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Warriors have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Now here's Rodman. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's McDaniel. The second chance effort. Yep, that one goes in there. McDaniel's got 6.
McDaniel works really hard inside, but he's a guy who can play at all 3 levels.
Out to the wing. Outside Williams. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Dawkins. A 3 ball. Connects again from distance.
The defense was wanting, and he gave it to him.
Spurs leading by 17. Outside, George. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Dawkins. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Dawkins. 13 points in the game. Outside Williams. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Booth.
Even against a Rand-wrap tight defense like that, you still expect it.
Warriors trail by 17. Here's Dawkins. Right side, Williams. Excellent D there from George. The Spurs have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Pass to Anderson.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Anderson. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Rodman. Still scoreless. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. A jump hook. That one good for 2.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Spurs leading by 17. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
I think the coach wants to fine-tune his lineup right here, looking for that magic combination, that ideal combination to be able to take advantage of this opposition.
And he needs to let some of these guys catch their breath. Everyone is playing hard out there.
And here's George. 12 points for him. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Williams. Warriors trail by 17. Pass to Johnson. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Williams inside. He's against Williams. Excellent D there from Williams. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Dawkins. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to McDaniel. Throws it up high.
And you know he loves going after alley-oops, flashing that athleticism.
Warriors trail by 19. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Timeout called the Warriors. Cousins checked in for the Warriors. Kerr comes in for Williams. Over to the left wing. Kerr against George. Kerr the pass to Hansen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Hansen taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Second free throw, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Spurs. With the crossover, makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. George has got 14 points.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by the Spurs.
Faded back, but he might have made that a tougher shot than he needed to.
Outside, George. Pass to Skyle. The second effort. And George finishes inside. He's got 16.
Right now, it's simply the second shots that are killing them. I mean, they've got to do a better job securing the miss after playing solid defense.
And it's so deflating giving up a score like that. Work hard to force a miss, and then it's all for nothing.
Here is Kerr, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Hansen. 4 on the clock. Mitchell with the bounce pass. For 3, Kerr. Rebounded by the Spurs. Booth's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Skiles. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Tell you what, I certainly wish I could get up like him. Man, oh man.
You did. I saw it with my own eyes. But wouldn't it be great, Clark, to be young again? Huh?
Would be wonderful, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, speak for yourselves.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Hansen. Golden State moving it around. Now Kerr. Mitchell outside. And here's Kerr. Over George. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Now, here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. McNamara. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Edmondson. Here's Booth. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
In for San Antonio, Kurt Memphis, Scott Skiles.
And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Hansen. Up top, Kerr. Here's Hansen. On the wing, Mitchell.
2 minutes.
McNamara buries the 20-footer.
Good use of the bounce pass there to set up his teammates.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run to the left wing. Here's Skiles.
He knows how to draw in defenders. Skiles, recognizing the D, was a bit over-anxious.
The Spurs have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Scott Skiles.
That free throw, no good. San Antonio making a switch here. Long's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Oliver's checked in for Mitchell. And he sinks the second. Now here's Kerr. Still without a basket. Pass to Hansen. Back to Kerr. Here's Hansen. McNamara. The rebound by Long. The Spurs have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Nymphius. Here's Skiles. The wing jumper off target. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Kerr, the pass to Buchanan. Kerr outside. Here's Oliver. Here's Buchanan. Nymphius pulls it in. Nymphius has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to O'Corn. Here's Skiles. Off target with his 3. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kerr with it. 18 feet out. Out to the right wing. To the wing on the left. Oliver passes to Kerr. Here's Hansen. Pass to Oliver. Down low. McNamara. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's San Antonio, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Warriors shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Back to Kerr. Pass to Oliver. Here's Hansen. Here's Oliver. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Assist goes to Steve Kerr.
And San Antonio has possession. Here's Long. Here's Skiles. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Pass to O'Corn. Warriors with the rebound. Kerr's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over to the wing. Here's Hansen. Kerr, the pass to Oliver. Back to Kerr. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Out to the right wing. Here's Oliver. A rebound by the Spurs. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Skiles. Here's Edmondson. Here's O'Connor. There's the triple. Edmondson, no good. Here's Oliver. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Edmondson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Edmondson's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Kerr. Here's Oliver. The rebound by the Spurs. Skiles has got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the pick. Trying to end the drought, and it's good on the way in.
Using that spunky quickness, Skiles blowing right past the defender.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Oliver, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul.
Really taking it to them inside the paint. That's what you got to do against close D.
Oliver. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Thompson, he's checked in for the Spurs. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's San Antonio now. To the right side. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Skiles' shot is off. The Warriors shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Oliver. Pass to Hansen. Here's Buchanan. Oliver passes to Kerr. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Hansen can't hit. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Skiles.
Steve Kerr. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Scott Skiles. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. McDaniels checked in for Thompson. Dawkins checked in for Golden State. And he makes both free throws. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kerr. Here's Dawkins. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Some guys just have a knack for getting to the open spot. It's part of what makes him such a dangerous shooter.
To the left side wing. Here's Skiles. Drops in the layup for two. Skiles has got 6 points in the quarter.
Tough guard. Skiles has no issues operating close in.
Pass to Hansen. Here's Buchanan. Here's Dawkins. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Hansen the pass to Kerr. The shot. Hansen can't hit.
You know, you got a feel for him. He just cannot seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
Pass to McDaniel. To the paint. Here's Skiles. Rebounded by Buchanan. Buchanan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hansen. Misses in close.
And how about the defense right there? Doing an excellent job bothering the shooter without giving in and fouling him.
Here's Skiles. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
Spurs, Scott Skiles, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Williams passes to Dawkins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Dawkins. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Aston Impious. Here's Skiles. He's guarded by Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. High post shot. Rebound by Mitchell. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Williams dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Dawkins. Fires for 3. The shot misses.
And I'm sure he's surprised that one didn't go down.
Well, he's not going to make every shot, but you expect him to make these.
Here's Skiles. Sweet little floater. Skiles has got 11 points here in just the second half.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Pass to Dawkins. San Antonio with the rebound. Memphis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Skiles. He's guarded by Williams. 20 feet out. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams passes to Dawkins. Trying to get open is Johnson, and he's able to get it back. Count the basket. Dawkins has got 20 points.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Skiles. Edmondson passes to Shelton. Here's Skiles, and taken away by Johnson. Pass to Dawkins. Back to Williams. Mitchell outside. Fires the 3. Dawkins, good. He's got 23.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
Here's Skiles. Excellent D there from Williams. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Mitchell outside. Here's Dawkins. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Skiles. Pass to Edmondson. Here's O'Corn. Here's Skiles. Rebound by Williams. Here's Dawkins.
Spurs foul call. Chief Edmondson. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the Warriors. Dawkins. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Dawkins. The Spurs making a switch here. And both free throws good for Dawkins. Timeout, Spurs.
Got to halt this run now, right here, right now, and maybe devise a new strategy here.
Also a chance for his guys to take some deep breaths and renew their defensive focus.
San Antonio leading by 20. Outside Harper. Clock at 6. Pass to Skiles. To end the drought. Warriors with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell passes to Williams. Here's Dawkins. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Dawkins. Over Skiles. The shot by Dawkins is no good.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
Pass to Long. Now here's Harper. Out left to the wing. Here's Skiles. He's guarded by Williams. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Skiles has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Spurs.
They did take higher percentage shots throughout, and Clark, it paid off for him.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, I love the patience leading to that consistency shooting the ball. I mean, those things go hand in hand. Patience, good passing, and good shooting.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for George.
He was their Swiss Army knife tonight. Defense, timely buckets, diving for loose balls. Did a little bit of everything.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Shelton passes to McLeod. Pass to O'Corn. Spurs passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Shelton. Good work defensively by Rodman. And it's the Warriors' ball. Mitchell finds Williams. Here's Dawkins. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Assisted by
Dawkins has got 30. It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to McLeod. 6 to shoot. Over Dawkins. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Well, Mike, the fans here obviously going home very happy.
They had a lot to cheer about, Kev. This squad played a great game.
They did. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.